Okay guys, welcome back to your English class. Today I'm going to explain you Unit 18 from your book. So first of all, you need to open your book on page 37 and 38. Here you have the unit. What are you going to do? Objectives. Talk about things you don't have the intention to do and ask about future intentions. We have exercise 18.1. Look at the image and answer the question. We have, do you recognize what boys are wearing? We have this small image, and the idea is you need to write, is it a yes? Yes, I do, if you recognize it, or no, I don't, if you don't recognize what the boys are wearing. Okay, now, number 2. Read the following text and find out. We have these conversations, and according with the conversations from Josh and Andres, we have to complete these questions. So here we have the activity. Andres and Josh are going to visit Wizardly World of Harry Potter, the amusement park in Orlando, Florida. I'm so excited. Finally, we're going to be there. I know. We are going to go first. I think we're going to take the Howard Express, right? And we're not going to miss that one. I agree. Are we going to get all rides? I think we can try it. We aren't going to leave the park until they close. Yes, especially since I am not going to walk out of the park until I get my own wand from Ollivander's wand shop. Now, according with the conversation, we have to complete this. We have, where are George and Andres going? What are Andres and Josh not going to miss while the amusement park? Are they going to get all rights? And what is Andres going to buy before walking out? Okay, now according with the conversation, you have to complete this. Now, on exercise 18.4, we have write the verbs in brackets using the negative form of be going to. Now, at the top, we have the grammar chart. Subjects, auxiliaries, am not, is not, or isn't, are not, or aren't, going to, the verb in simple form, and the rest of the sentence. Now, we have the first one. It says, exercise 18.4. Example, Peter not come. Peter isn't going to come to the park alone. Number 2, it says, the boys aren't going to dance alone. The boys, negative, aren't, because it's plural, aren't going to dance alone. Number 2, Sandy is she. So we have to write, Sandy isn't going to learn how to drive in 1 week. Sandy isn't going to learn how to drive in 1 week. Number 3, the concert isn't going to begin on time. The concert isn't going to begin on time. Number 4, I am not going to eat all that cake. I am not going to eat all that cake. Number 5, Yes isn't going to take me to school tomorrow. Yes isn't going to take me to school tomorrow. And 6, we aren't going to movies tonight. We aren't going to movies tonight. Okay? Now, the next page, we have the structure for questions. Auxiliary, am, is, are. Subjects, I, he, she, it, or we, you, they. The phrase going to, the verb in simple form, and the rest of the sentence. Now, we have to complete the last exercise, that it's exercise 18.6. Complete sentences using the verbs given and going to. Follow the example. You have, go. Are you going to go to the bar? No, I am 16 years old, so I am not going to the bar by myself. Now, what is the idea? You have to check before the start question who is the subject. In this case, is she. So you have to write, is she going to wait in line? Is she going to wait in line? No, she's in a hurry. That's why she isn't going to wait in line anymore. No, she's in a hurry. That's why she isn't going to wait in line anymore. Number 2, the subject is he. Is he going to take an English class with you? Is he going to take an English class with you? He's in my school, but he isn't going to take an English class with us. He isn't going to take an English class with us. Number 3. Who's the subject? They. Are they going to visit a museum? Are they going to visit a museum in their visit to Mexico? They are in Mexico for 1 day, so they aren't going to visit any museum this time. They aren't going to visit any museum this time. Number 4. Come we. Are we going to have a lot of work to do to the party tonight? Are we going to come to the party tonight? We have a lot of work to do. We aren't going to come to your party, sorry. And number 5. Are you going to work this weekend? I always finish my work on time, and I am not going to work this weekend. Okay, I gave you the answers for the first exercise, so that's all about. Okay, now what about your workbook? In your workbook, it's page 89 and 90 on your workbook. We have the first exercise. It says exercise 18.5, correct the mistakes in the following sentences. Now the idea is you have to read the sentences and find the mistake. What is the wrong part in each one, and then you have to circle or maybe underline what is the correct sentence. For example, the first one, it says Sarah aren't going to go to the movies tonight. What is the wrong part? Aren't. Sarah isn't going to go to the movies tonight. Number 2, Thomas and his girlfriend is going to order a pizza for dinner. Thomas and his girlfriend, are they? So you have to use are. Thomas and his girlfriend are going to order a pizza for dinner. Are the mailman going to ring the doorbell? Mailman is singular, so we have to use is the mailman going to ring the doorbell? Is the mailman going to ring the doorbell? And number 4, is Sue going to call in the repair to fix the heater? What is a mistake? The verb calling, you have to write call. Is Sue going to call the repairman to fix the heater? Okay, you have to complete the rest. You have to read the sentences and check them. Now, it was number 1. Now, in the next page, exercise 18.7, we have connect the columns. Now we have 8 ideas, and we have to complete with a complement. For example, we have the teacher isn't going to study, ring, take him, explain every single piece, take long time, call me later, let the students talk, sing during the show. What is it correct? The teacher isn't going to let the students walk while they take the exam. The guide isn't going to explain every single piece in the museum. The guide isn't going to explain every single piece in the museum. And 3, the students aren't going to study all night long. The students aren't going to study all night long. Okay, guys, the idea is you have to complete according with the subject and the next part, what would be the right answer. And to finish, exercise 18.10, complete the following sentences with the correct tense of the verbs in the boxes. We have be, play, have, go, find, pay, work, and buy. The idea is you have to complete what is the correct tense or what is the correct verb. For example, the first one, it says 1, Miriam going to go to work today. You have to use be, but be, you can't say be, you have to say is. Is Miriam going to go to work today? Number 2, are the kids going to play basketball tonight? Are the kids going to play basketball tonight? 3. Is she going to a parking space on the street? Is she going to pay, maybe? Is she going to pay a parking space on the street? And this part is wrong. You have to write am I going to maybe work? Am I going to work next weekend? Am I going to work next weekend? And you have to complete the rest. Is Jacob, are we going to? And they are going to. Okay? Now please don't forget to send your pictures with your name on your book, with your name, with your activities. And that's all, guys. Thank you so much for your attention. See you later. Bye bye.